Hi guys, welcome back. I am going to give you a quick little overview of our island with this fancy replay. This is episode 3 of our OneBlock challenge. It's been a little bit wonky, it's been a little bit scuffed, but that's okay. We're doing pretty good, I think now. We're on a right track. I did want to give you guys an update on Linda. Linda's doing great. I do need a name tag, and then we'll name Linda. But we've got all of our animals safely tucked in their pens. Honestly, the goats jump in and out. There's no, like, keeping them. Maybe if I put fences all the way around a pen for the goats, I could keep them. But for now, I'm really not that worried about it. So for today, the main goal is going to be building my house in this area here. And eventually we're also going to build my storage back here behind my house. And it'll connect with like a bridge. It'll be really fun and kind of trying to pull in that steampunk vibe that I want to have in all of these builds. All of that said, we are going to pop right on over and start digging, start punching that block because we have a lot of materials to gather for the house. Overall, I needed more than 400 logs just for this project. I used spruce, oak, and birch, and I used some stripped variants and some not stripped variants. It was a lot. So a whole lot of my collection in the beginning was just chopping down trees. I am pretty sure we caused some kind of climate change with the deforestation going on this island. And then after that, we did need a few more blocks from the OneBlock, so I spent some time mining that as well. Ooh, purple dye! I needed that! Yes! I really wanted to do some purple carpet in part of my house. And that just makes me happy. And another sheep egg! We need that too! We lost one of our sheep, so we can't breed sheep right now. Let's go do this. Actually, close that. Let's go this way. Actually, you know, part of my problem right now is I need to get some more dirt so that I can maneuver some of these grass blocks over. The grass is reaching all the way around. I wonder, move please. What is under here? Awesome. Maybe that'll get it spreading, and I will just start. That's not gonna spread it onto this side, because here's where my sheep is. So somehow I need to get some more dirt and get things spreading a little better. Yes! Oh, that makes me so happy. I don't think I can, yeah, I can't dye that one right now because he doesn't have grass, but I can dye you, purple! Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. From here, I decided I needed to grab some of our wheat and try to breed some of the animals in our barn because we need more. Oh, you know what else I just got? I just got bamboo. Heck yes. So we can start growing some bamboo because we're gonna need some scaffolding. That was a really good box. I mean, I even got dandelions so I can do some yellow dye or I can breed some bees. That was a really good box. That's kind of an exciting box for me. Ah! That's not it. Purple sheet. Give me some of purples. Oh, blue. Oh, blue isn't too bad. I mean, not necessarily what I want, but I don't hate it. I do really want to start building up on my cows so we can start using the beef, to be honest. After a quick little sheep break, I was back to chopping wood, but I did get smarter. I started stripping them before I chopped them down so I didn't have to lay them down, strip them, and chop them all over again. Save my axe a little bit. What are you doing? Don't you fall off. Right now there's not grass here, but eventually there will be grass there. It'll make its way down. See, it's already starting to spread, so it won't be too long. Oh, hello. You just decided to age up, didn't you? We're gonna go ahead and change his color. Its color, I don't know, to purple. And shear it. I am afraid we're gonna make it through this, ooh, that blue terracotta is almost purple. We're gonna make it through this stage without, getting enough amethyst. So if I can mix in some of the purple wool, that would be kind of nice. Can we move you down? Can you come in here? Come in, come on in. Come on, all the way in. Then we were back to worshipping that one block until it did us dirty. Oh no, okay, monster party, here we go. Okay. The thing is... Ooh, I didn't see him back there! Oh my gosh, okay. I see you. I feel like I have to sneak in! Try to get that creeper! Run in, get a hit, run away. Run in, get a hit, run away. Something died. Oh, did I get the creeper? Ooh! How? How? That's interesting. Sweet. Okay. Not so bad. Not so bad that time. I should have eaten, but not so bad. Up next was a little bit of a show. The OneBlock must have felt sorry for that monster party, and it let us have kind of dinner and a show over here as we watched the little Wild West shootout. Unfortunately, I did have to get that one last hit in to get the skeleton. And then we're back to punching the block, hitting the block, punching the block just sounds funnier. Diorite! Oh my gosh. We're in the cave, like, phase, and the amount... No, so that's it for our diorite, I think. I don't think we're gonna get a lot of diorite after this. My inventory is full. There we go. We've got the upgrade countdown going. You've reached phase 5, Lush Drip Caves. Okay. An underground overworld biome with a great beauty and raining stones. Maybe I will still get more diorite then. Maybe I'm not, like, out of luck. Maybe there's... I don't really know if there's diorite in the Lush Caves. I do know we're gonna end up with axolotls and maybe some fish. Maybe. And I do want to build like an aquarium for fish, so hopefully we don't lose a bunch of fish. So we dove right into that lush cave with catching some axolotls and some fish, and then I went right into building. I think I have all of the supplies I'm gonna need. If I don't, I think I can supplement with other things that we do have, or go digging. Yeah, so let's cut into that time lapse. For my house, I really wanted to have more of a fantasy feel. I want to keep with that steampunk feel overall, but I want it to be a fantasy steampunk. Think like Howl's Moving Castle. Like that would be my ultimate goal, is if we could get to that point. I did start the windmill part of the tower, and then I realized like I was just not conceptualizing it really well in my head. I needed to be able to work on just the windmill and not piece by piece, layer by layer, the way I usually build. So I took that down and I came back to that after the fact so that it was just easier in my own brain to figure out how to do it. For the build itself, I did decide to use several different types of wood and styles of wood in hopes to bring it together and kind of make this cohesive piece. I'm hoping like the more I use these woods in all of the builds, the more it looks like all of these places belong together and less like it's just a weird hodgepodge. And I do apologize there. I forgot to click the turn on the replay mod, so we did miss out on me putting the actual topper on the tower. But here's the roof of the tower, and honestly, I am in love with how the roof turned out. I kind of made a concession and decided to put in purple wool instead of amethyst because I didn't have enough at the time. And honestly, now I kind of like the texture of that. Then I moved right into making that windmill, and I made the windmill out of snow blocks. You'll get to see the snow buddy that helped me with this in a little bit, I promise, with mismatch fencing and some purple carpet. And just like that, the home tower is complete. So let's take a second to look in it. This is the inside. I did kind of notice that I trip up over these quite a bit trying to come in, so I might add another, like an upside down stair here, and maybe some kind of an archway to give that some flair, some decoration. But we've got all of our like valuable items, bed, obviously, our smelting and smoker station. This is our current storage. I actually moved everything from over there to inside here. I can't get it. To inside here, we have a little bit of an organization, just like blocks, wood. This is animal products or animals, and then this is miscellaneous, and this is miscellaneous. And then over on top of this one is anything edible, any foods. So then I did get our dogs moved over here. You're in the wall, friend. There's one. And the other one is actually in kind of a funny place. He's just kind of, he's chilling there. I really wanted him to be up one more and I could not get him up there. So he's like Elf on the Shelf, but in dog form. But then, oh, let's go and sleep, because now we do have like spawnable blocks at this point where mobs can spawn in, so we can't really risk not taking naps. So back up here, I haven't really decided on what I want to do with any of these inner floors, if I want to do anything with them or just leave them as they are. This, that looks like just like you're walking out into the void. But eventually this will be a bridge that will connect with our storage that's going to be in this area. So we're going to have like a nice little connection bridge. I think it'll look really fun. And then up just a little bit more. So I did finally place one of these amethyst blocks here so that we can start harvesting more amethyst as we go, because you can take these shards and make blocks out of them. Eventually, when we have enough books, we'll have our enchanting table up there. The enchanting table will go in this little middle hole, and then all the books will go around, so we actually won't see much of the roof at all once we have those things. And then when we have our obsidian, this is where our portal will go. I just don't have any obsidian yet. So this is where it's at. Eventually, I think I would like to take this down. I don't know how much playing time we really get with an elytra, but if we have like some decent play time with an elytra, I might take this down, maybe move it into a middle place or something, so that this could be a good entrance or exit to the tower with an elytra. We haven't gotten any sand yet, so I can't put any glass in yet. And then this is our permanent snow buddy up here, because he is high enough to leave a snow trail and for us to have a consistent white block of some kind that we can use. So that's what he is doing here. So some other things that happened in this episode is we finally got enough dark oak saplings to start growing our own dark oak. I went ahead and I put in another snow buddy over there, and we got some more of the dripstone block. I can't remember what that's called, but we got more of that, so I filled in some more spaces on our barn, starting to get rid of the last of that spruce over there. Here is a quick look in spectator mode at what that tower looks like. I really like the amethyst being there in that center circle. I think it looks really nice, and I did accent it with a little bit of the purple carpet to try to bring in that purple coloring throughout. And then I also used this copper block there to, again, try to tie it into some of our other builds. But I think overall it works pretty well. We've tied in some new materials by using the calcite and the diorite and the deep slate cobbled deep slate. So we've tied in some new stuff, but then by using the wood variants here, we have kept to what's currently here as well. And then I actually didn't have enough amethyst at the time to do the roof, so I did some purple wool up here on the roof. Now I think the only thing we have left to do today is I would like to build one more of these on the other side over here, and then one or two of them over there as a protection for that end of the base. And then I think we will wrap this up. And here's just a quick time lapse of me making the little platforms where these snow golems, snow buddies, sit. I've never really played with them much in any of my other save files. This is kind of a new thing to me, and when I was building these, because I do build some of this stuff in a creative world first just to make sure I get like this concept that I want down, and when I was building it, I learned very fast that you have to fence them in just right, or else they will wander all over and get snow everywhere, and it's kind of a mess. And I'm like, I definitely don't want them free range. So that is how I came up with these. And I kind of thought, well, if I make them in this shape, maybe it'll look a little bit like there's a star out there beside my moon, if they're hanging off far enough that it's like noticeable on the map. And so that was kind of the inspiration for these little house huts for the little snow golems. And while I'm not playing this in hardcore like a lot of people are doing lately, I do think it's still useful to have something else on the island that will help me in defeating things when the monster parties come in, because I am really not good at like fighting PvP situations. Like, I know this is not PvP, but that kind of situation, I'm not great at it, if you haven't noticed. So it would be awesome to have some kind of help just in case, especially as we get into like scarier and more like hardcore type mobs. I'm a wimp. What can I say? I need help. I usually have somebody go with me when I go caving. Like, I'm kind of a scaredy cat and kind of a baby when it comes to the mobs. That is gonna be everything for today. We got our massive house built. I'm super excited about it. And then I got a couple more reinforcements put in. I will eventually raise this guy up a little higher so that he has a little better vantage point and can hit more. But overall, I'm super excited with where we are in this episode. And then next episode, I'm hoping we can work on two things. We need a pool. We need a pool for when we reach the ocean biome so that we can save the ocean critters. And then we also need a storage room. But since our goal here is to use a lot of the stuff that we mine up, we don't need a lot of storage. So we have a kind of unique storage system that I would like to do. I'm hopeful on that one because I am worried if we don't get a lava bucket, I'm gonna run out of stone. And that's kind of why I haven't really filled in a lot of our land here yet either. I would like there to be a little more land and pathing. But right now, all we have is wood. So hopefully in the next episode we will come across some lava and be able to do a little bit more. We are in the lush cave biome. Oh, and that was so cool. Now we have moss, and the moss is beautiful. So I'm thinking we might need to build some houses with moss. But hopefully, because we're in a lush cave biome, maybe lava will be in a chest, maybe. Yeah, so that's what we're looking at for the next one. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. I hope you guys have had a wonderful couple of weeks, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.